Alright gang, this ain't the first trip in the truck since I got her done, but it is the first trip going anywhere. We've been did a couple short runs Monday, and well, not one kind of long, not even long really, 180-mile trip. So this is our first one that we're gonna do that's going any length at all. It's going about 190, 200, I think 215 miles, I think is what it was, come to think of it. So, and in true fashion, it rained yesterday and raining today, or earlier, and I washed my truck because it quit. And now what we're dealing with is a misty rain. So hopefully we can get up here. We got to go get our trailer, get it loaded, and head on up to southern Missouri is where we're going. Out in the sticks is where we're going. So let's ease up, go get our trailer, and start heading out. Well, we got hooked up to our trailer, and they loaded it, but I told them where to stop it on the trailer gauge, and it didn't quite make it there. So we had to come and rush our traffic and come up here to the truck stop and weigh it. So I guess what we're going to do is weigh it and see where we're at, and see if we need to put some more in there. Judging by the trailer gauge, I'd say we need more, and you know, my trailer gauge don't really lie very much. So anyway, as soon as Mr. Creek Carriers gets out of the way, we're going to pull up on here and do the old first weigh reweigh deal and see what we got. First weigh.
What's your truck number?
27.
Come on in.
All right, thank you.
First weigh or reweigh?
Reweigh.
What's that 4-digit number at the bottom left corner?
Hang on a second. $7112.
You're good, come on in.
Thanks. Alright, we just got TNI out of the way. They decided they'd go to the cat scale and weigh, and you know, just slide their tandem right in front of me. So now that they're out of the way, I'm gonna get out of here. Traffic's bad out here, and we got to get to the interstate over there. So let's see if we can get this done, get the heck on the road. It's hot. Didn't get to do any kind of air conditioner work. Really hadn't needed it, and today we've needed it. It's been humid today. So anyway, that'd be the next project. We're gonna do some air conditioner work. Motherfucker. Alright guys, we're fixing to whoop up in the old trucko mat over here in North Little Rock. We're going to go in here and I need to go in here and take a shower. It's been a long day. And hopefully by then it'll cool down and we won't have to sweat too much with this air conditioner not working right. Maybe we might even see a cool ride in here. Used to pull in here, you'd see some cool stuff. Now you just see stuff was stuck on chrome and a bunch of garbage. Come on. Yeah, a bunch of plastic trucks here anymore. But we'll go inside, get us a shower. We'll probably get a couple things. There's a couple things I want to try and get in here that I might need. So get back in here and see about getting that done. I'm probably gonna wipe my tires down. They got a little muddy there when I was loading this Bran a while ago. All right, guys, we are done showering. Oh yeah, he thought he was gonna pull out in front of him. Old FedEx there. He went on and turned anyway on red. What up? Huh. You just can't ever tell no more, guys, man. Come on. But we got our shower at the old Truck 'em Up mat. Went over to Burger King, got us some chicken fries. Pulling out on the road with our chicken lights on. And we're gonna go chicken trucking, like we're chicken trucking. Yeah, maybe we'll have a good trip. Not have any issues with the old truck tonight. It's kind of, I didn't want to get out where as far as I did, not really as far as I did, just where I was going out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so here we are. We've made it to this speed bridge. Can't see it this side off. Not really any place to park at this place, so I just kind of got out of the way best I could. Even though, my best, I don't know. I just want my best to be a little better, but anyway. I am out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I ain't seen a store open in probably, I don't know, I'm gonna say I hadn't seen a store open in probably 50 miles or something like that. So, and it stinks out here. Lord it stinks at this place. So anyway, we're gonna go to bed, try it out in the morning. Hopefully that hopefully we can get dumped in the morning and get out of here. This rice bran. We got rice bran on, and I don't know. Here lately, some of this stuff ain't been coming off good, so we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of nervous about it, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to get it off, and that's what it's gonna be. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, I really didn't get to film anything on getting this thing started, but we got her started here. Ain't got much of a pit, so this ought to be a minute. But we got her going here, and that's what matters. All right, gang, we got here this last night. And as you can see, we're unloading now. But I backed off in those ditches right there. Right there and right there. And the front axle of my trailer was in that back ditch, and the rear axle of my truck was in that ditch. And I didn't realize it stretched the bags out, blew that bag, and it stretched this other bag out on the back of my truck. And that was hissing air. I was able to cut my air off on my to my suspension on my trailer and not really make it that big of a deal. But I'm leaking air on my truck, which is affecting my vibrator. I'm not getting enough air pressure on my vibrator. So once I get out of here, I've got to plug that hole off, find me a place to get an airbag for my truck, and then give me an airbag for my trailer. So, yep, fun times. All right, guys. So we have made us a thing to bypass the old airbag there. You can see it shredded it up from the side, so I'm guessing it stretched out too far. It just couldn't take the pressure. So got that fixed. We got unloaded about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, and I dropped my trailer real quick, this little lot over here down the street from where I unloaded at. Let's get up under here. Let me show y'all the things I did back here. So this one kind of did the same thing. It shredded up the side. So I'm thinking that the bags they stretched out too far, and they probably would have been fine if they wouldn't stretched out for as long as they were. But yep, the age-old vice grip, pinched the line off. I'm thankful for these push lock deals now. So got that thing vice grip down and zip tied on there. And yep, we're off to go on an airbag hunt. Oh Lord. Whoever says this stuff is easy, yeah, they got another thing coming. They ain't done it long enough. So anyway, that bag right there, I want to say that bag isn't but like maybe 2 years old or something like that. So I'm fixing to start checking my bags. I put that bag on probably not long before I quit running the truck. So I'm thinking I may just go on and get all new bags for it and just say to hell with it. So, and do the same thing for the trailer. So, all right, I'm fixing to hook back up. Oh, here, let me show y'all something while I got you here. These are just like, you can't have enough stuff out here. And I keep all my old brass, especially for things like this. I've got a bag here that's got those push lock fittings, splices. I've got one here that's got another airline ferrules and sleeves in it. Just things like that you need to keep. You never know when you might need them. I mean, like, I am literally out in the middle of nowhere. There's a tornado came through here and tore a bunch of stuff up here not long ago, about a week ago. The tornado actually left here and split in 2 different tornadoes. If you follow weather, you probably remember them talking about that. But yeah, I'm a long way from anything where I'm at right now. So, I mean, like, the nearest guy that has a shop is like 20 miles away, and the nearest parts place is even further. So, the guy unloading here behind me, he's like, "Hey man, we got a guy that might can come out here." I'm like, "Well, let me see what I can do first." So, anyway, we got the truck aired up. I'm fixing to put all the stuff up. Extra clamps. Always keep your old clamps with you. I've got some more that I need to put in here. And keep, Lord, you just can't keep enough stuff. All your silicone hoses, I keep extra of those in here. But yeah, yep, and plenty of zip ties. All right, just like that, we got air and bags. So we might go ahead and just change all these bags here in the next week or so, because that's I don't really like this. So that's probably what we're gonna do. Yeah, them bags are kind of getting a little dry rotted, but not bad enough to bust like that. So that's all I can think, is they got stretched out and got messed up. Now I've got my truck bags, they're enormously high. So just great times. All right, let's get in this truck. It's where I've been blowing my feet off. It's gotten all over the damn truck and everything else. All right, so I've got to return 17 freaking phone calls and get back to Arkansas. We'll do a little ride along and let y'all see the countryside here. It's pretty up here and everything. Not really like a pretty place to go trucking, but it's pretty. Yeah, we just passed where this tornado went through. I didn't get the camera on in time, but man, it made a mess around here. Oh yeah, and just wiped the house out right there. They're putting a new frame on